Welcome, Maltron. So today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a workroom tour or art room tour or workspace tour. I don't really know what you want to call it, but I'm going to be doing that because I thought it would be fun to just show you guys where I do my body painting or my art or just a simple, like, this is where I game and hang out. It's my space. So anyways, let's do this. Let's do a little art room tour. It's going to be interesting. So first, walking into the room, you will see I have a lightsaber here. It will be like actually mounted onto the wall. I just don't have the mount yet. I made it myself at Disney World, Hollywood Studios, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's purple. It's a purple one. And yeah, I freaking love it. But it'll be mounted there, and it's right next to the light switch, so it does nothing because I don't have a light attached to it. Let's see. Ooh. Anyways, so that's there. And then if you turn, you'll see that I have a cat tree here. This is because I have cats. And on top is my iPad, so that's just where I put it. Pretty much nothing on this wall before we keep going forward, except for like that electrical box. I do have one painting up there, just hiding up at the top. And then I have my makeup station. It's messy right now because I didn't clean it from last time. I have a few cords and filming things and non-filming things kind of shoved down there. My trash. Beautiful, right? And then that's my little sheet that I use, and of course the ring light and the camera that I use. So those are all there. The flower I got at Silverwood, and it's just lived there ever since. So yeah, there's the little flower. And if you turn over here, I have books on the floor. So I don't like, oops, I stepped on a cat toy. I don't like my books being on the floor, but I don't have a bookcase right now. But I actually am hopefully gonna get one soonish. And then what's gonna go against it is that ladder, because I thought it'd be kind of cute. These are not even half my books. I just wanted to bring up a few. I hit the cat toy again, just because. And that cord that you see running along is actually to the light, so it is what it is. That's my Banshee. That's from Disney World as well. I have a lot of stuff from theme parks. Anyways, when you turn over here, you'll actually see the window with snow outside, but you'll see this little view right here, which is, I guess, a little bit cluttery, but I have my table, which has my fine liners and some colored pencils and whatnot on it. I have like the Arteza color pencils and Prismacolor pencils. I have some glitter fine liners and regular fine liners and metallic pins, and then eraser and pencil sharpener, lead, tweezers that I use a lot for artwork, and then I have actually a like another eraser that's like powered, I guess. And I use these things a lot because I just use them a lot. I reach for them so much that putting them in a drawer just didn't work for me because I was reaching in there grabbing it a lot, or then I was losing them in the drawer, and then I buy another one, and then I find the old one, and it was kind of a waste. So I just keep them here on this little table. This little table was given to me, and so therefore I just use it to dump crap on. It just sits in the middle of the room. It doesn't bother me any, but might bother some people, I don't know. And on this little ledge, you'll see that I have another camera there. I have a lot of cameras. I think there's only 2 in the room right now, though, besides my phone that I'm using. Then I have Spyro holding my lovely Xbox controller because my Xbox is in here. I have some Lego / Mega Bloks buildings here of a energy sword from Halo and a bell sitting there. I don't know what the little blue thing is, a fuzz? I don't know. Okay, and the next thing we're going to talk about is this corner of the room, this lovely mess of a corner. And we'll get to this whole section later. We'll start with this corner. So we'll go from the bottom up. So in this corner, as you can see, I have my Xbox. I have another charging cable, and then honestly, I don't know why my glasses case is sitting there, but it is. And of course, I have a little power strip there. I have this big sketch pad on the side there. It was given to me as a gift, and I use it now for like swatching and stuff because it's not paper I normally use. Then you see a tripod kind of thing right there. It's actually for a webcam, but it didn't work with the webcam I have, but I need another webcam anyways, so eventually it'll go on my desk. Then you'll see over here, we'll go with the globe next. I got that from a friend. I freaking love globes, don't know why, and this one's kind of old and crusty, which I really like, because I'm weird. And then I also have a wizard's book, Wizardology. I just really liked the look of it, so I threw it over there. And then I have a easel and a rain stick back there, because why would you not have a rain stick behind your easel? And then I have what looks like a little old chest. It's not an old chest. It's quite, well, I mean, it is old now, I guess, but it was just mass produced for Michael's. And inside of it is airbrushing paint. So yeah, So next we'll be going to this. It's all of my paper sketchbooking, like sketchbooks, you know, craft supplies. But then you go up here and I have a very, very old trunk, a very old trunk. Nothing is inside of it, but I love it and I didn't know what to do with it. I'm afraid to put too much in it because it is very old. I like trunks, you'll come to find out in a minute, but. And then you'll see that I have my cauldron full of my mechanical pencils. These are what I use the most to sketch. These and some of these, which are on my desk right now. Prismacolor Color Erase pencils, which actually I'll put in those. So because I use these the most, they're sitting right here in this cauldron. The cauldron is just like the reason why it looks kind of dirty is it's freaking rubber. And it came in a cauldron cake that I got at Universal Studios in Orlando. And the cake was just inside the cauldron, and then I just had the cauldron, so I put my pencils in it. My most used pencils. Those are ones that I use all the time for basic sketching, beginning of like a big piece sketching, canvas sketching, any sketching. I reach for mostly those things. Of course, I have many other ones, and I'll reach for them too, but those are the ones that I really want. And then if you go onto this wall up here, you'll see that I have a Sea of Thieves inspired painting here. This was one of the first ones I did in my entirety of doing art, that I was so proud of, and I loved it so much. So I love having it right there to just inspire me to always be like motivated to try new things, because this was definitely a new experience for me, and to, you know, enjoy doing what I'm doing, and then I'll love it, I guess. And then of course I have up here, that is Buckbeak from Harry Potter. I'm sure you knew that, but there you go. There's Buckbeak and some not very detailed pumpkins, but there you go. I enjoy that one too. It's a newer one. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I actually up here have lock, shock, and barrel masks that I made. And I have a video on that, so you can always go to my channel and look that up. Yeah, so I have those above there. I totally forgot to show you that though. Alright, moving on, we'll go to this wall. I'll back up and show you the entirety of this wall. This wall of this side is the most used side out of the whole room. Besides my makeup chair itself, I am always in that chair with my heating pad. So we're gonna start with the top. So we're gonna go with, I have the Light Fairy and Toothless. I guess people are calling her Luna, but I don't know if that was ever officially announced that her name was Luna. But there you go. I have them. I love this painting, and it was another one relatively close to the same time I did the Sea of Thieves one, where I just loved the colors I was using, and I was very happy with it. So I have them in the Hidden World. This one is one of my favorites I've ever made ever, and it was done in 2020, which is kind of sad, but there it is. It is from Onward. It is Ian and Barley. The colors make me happy. I don't know if you can see it, but if I move, you'll see that in the city over here, the city over there, in this city, it sparkles because I have individually placed little glitters, and then in the sky too, but I can't hold my hand up that long, but that's why I have the tweezers. So yeah, those are the two paintings I have on that side, but let's look at this shelf, shall we? So right here, we have a Buddha that my dad gave me, and then I have a Lego Jack that I got for Christmas a few years ago. I have Chocolate Frog up there, and then I have the Night Bus, and this is a really old camera that I'm sure doesn't work, but I've never tried it, but it was just so cool. I got an antique shop. And I have this dragon figure, which you'll see I have a whole bunch of dragon figures, and then I have a little Harry Potter spell thing. I have another dragon that's Christmas related with the D&D dice right there. I have a thing of sand that's still wet even though it's 4 years old. That freaking mason jar really works. It's from Monterey, California. I went to the aquarium there, and then I stopped by the beach, and I had a drink that was in this little thing, and I put sand in it, and then there's glass in it too, but you can't see it. There's a leaf in it, but yeah, all this stuff is still preserved in this little container, but I don't live near the beach anymore, so I love seeing that every day. Then I have some more dragons, so there you go. Got a lot of dragons. One's made out of rock there, some more D&D dice, another chocolate frog. I've only ever had 2. I want more. Some more dragons, some more Harry Potter stuff. That one's Ron with the sorting hat. More dragons. These are the 2 first dragon figurines I actually got. So there you go. Then I have this hourglass that my mom gave me. I have this Nino Kuni nesting doll. There's more inside, obviously. And I made that myself. I have a video of that as well. More dragons. A dragon eye painted. I have more D&D dice. And then I have this little ice cube that flashes different colors. I got it at the Blue Bayou restaurant in Disneyland. Oh, then I have this cool thing. I love this. I actually got it at Cracker Barrel. Don't ask me why, but I was like, I want something that kind of resembles a, like, globe, or I don't know. Not globe. Magical, mystical, gonna read your future thing. Well, I can't think of what it's called, doesn't matter. But yeah. So I have that. More D&D dice, more dragons. My friend actually knitted that Baby Yoda. Her name is Only in Your Mind, so you should check her out. That's a candle holder. Oh, and this is a picture of my mom and my dad at Halloween a long time ago. And then that's one of their friends that I never knew. But and then if you look up here, I have some spell books and some more dragons. Lots of dragons. Love the dragons. I love dragons. Oh, I painted that one too. So I painted that dragon. And then if you look down, I have this dragon egg claw thing that was made for me for my birthday a few years ago. And it's one of my favorite things. And I was so afraid when I was moving that I'd get hurt. And I packaged it as much as I could and it survived. And I'm so happy, along with these random eggs that have nothing to do with it. But these, love them. Then one of my favorite things in the entire world, my marker case. So I don't have them necessarily set up by color, but I do have all of these alcohol markers, and then I have these are like water brush pens, and then regular, like what are they called, colorless blenders. And then at the bottom I actually have watercolor. These are all watercolor pens. I love them both. They're all amazing. And these are all my black and neutral toned fine liners, because those are not in a like little cup. They're right there. So yeah. And here are my wands. You have the Wand of Alder, I believe is how it's pronounced. I got it the most recently in Florida, Universal Studios, Florida. I did the wand experience, but everybody right now can go through the wand experience and get picked in quotations, so not quite the same. And then this is the Ivy wand, and I got it in Florida like a few years ago, and I just picked it out because it says Ivy wand and my cat's name is Ivy. So yeah. And then this is my Hawthorn. It's my Hawthorn wand. This I got through the wand experience when there was like 50,000 other people in the room. Not really that many people, I'm exaggerating. But yeah, I got that and it was super cool to get picked, and this was the wand I got. So yeah. So here I'll also show you, I have these mini ears that I made. They're Star Wars, and if you click the back all the way if you can, they light up. Don't fall off the wall, please. So yeah, I made those. Love them. I'm going to keep that on for now because I can't reach over there. Then I bought these ones, which are Haunted Mansion. And it glows in the dark, which I freaking love. And then I have these ones, which are my newest ones, which are like Mulan. They're from Mulan. So pretty cool. Moving on to the desk. So if you look, I do have headsets hung up. So this one I use for like the Switch. This one I use for the Xbox, and then over here is my wireless one that I use the most, and I use it for my computer, which, that's why it has its own little spot over here. And if you look down on the desk, I just have like, well, I need to get more of this. I always have gum because I have anxiety, so I chew gum a lot. And then I have a, like, coffee heater, but it, like, heating thing. You just put the coffee on it as it's on. But to be honest, it's not plugged in. Then I have this little tripod so I can hook up my phone and point it at anything. I'm working on something right now that's with the watercolor pens, so I have this laying out, so my bad. This is Rex, my plant. Just got it for Valentine's Day this year from a coworker, and it's in like a little thing that looks like an egg. I love it. Another pencil sharpener and another eraser, which is common. And then I have a Lego child right there. Oh, love it so much. I have a fortune here that I didn't even see before. You will soon gain something you've always desired. Oh, well, that never happened. I don't even know how old that is, but we'll keep that there. Maybe it'll happen someday. Of course, I'll go to my computer in a minute, but then I have another Lego Kylo Ren right there. I just wiped this off, which obviously I didn't do a good job, but Lego Kylo Ren, and then over here is another Lego Kylo Ren. I love Kylo. He's kind of hidden. There we go. Lego Kylo. And then I actually have some gummies here. Again, I mentioned this in my last video, or in another video, but I just mentioned now too. I have anxiety really bad. Goodbye Stress is a very natural, like, thing you can get at Target over the counter, everything, and I use that a lot. But if I'm having really bad anxiety, I go for CBD gummies, as you can see right here. Like, this one's empty. I have two left at the bottom. That one's pretty much full. but I have really bad anxiety. CBD works wonders if you really want to know, and it's not a hallucinogen, so it's completely safe. You don't, like, I don't know. It works. I never in my life thought I would ever use that because I'm one of those people that doesn't drink or do drugs or anything. I'm very straight edge in that. But anyways, that being said, I keep those on the side because I have anxiety attacks a lot. I have my little phone holder where my phone normally would be sitting. This is the skull candle holder, which I have a candle in. I don't know what scent it is though. Let's see. It's almost done. Pumpkin apple. I have pumpkin apple in there. And then I have my glasses sitting there, and I have a little coaster over here that looks like paint splatters, and I have a D&D guy that I'm going to paint. I'm going to paint it. Yeah, and then if I show the entirety of my desk, I have my computer sitting right here. And on the computer screen, I did draw that on my phone, so it's not the best thing, but I freaking love it still, so I have it. I'm very proud of it because I was drawn on my phone. And then there's that. So I have Corsair keyboard, mouse, and mouse pad. And actually this headset's Corsair, but I bought that a long time after. And then my screen is a Predator, I believe it's called. Yeah, it's a Predator computer, or monitor. I don't know what I was saying. And then I actually have my computer down here. I have a camera sitting on top of that. I thought I was done showing you guys cameras. Apparently not. External hard drive and some memory cards. I try to keep it off the top because that's where the fan is, but that's just where it is right now. And this is my computer. And then my computer desk is actually 2 old chests held up by a literal raw piece of wood. So my desk looks kind of messy because I've spilt things on it, either food or mostly freaking paint and stuff like that, and it's just a raw piece of wood. I can't clean it up any more than what I've done to try and clean it up, which is normally just soaking water into it and whatnot. I could finish it off, but I really liked the rustic, fairy tale-esque feel it gave. And inside of these drawers I do hold stuff. I hold blank smaller canvases because I have bigger ones, and I forget what's in this one now. Oh, and that one has some, oh, there you go, painter's palettes. I had no idea those were in there. Okay, anyway, so I have some painter's palettes, a fan, and some charcoals. But I need to close it again. So anyways, that's that. Then if you go to the side of my desk, this is my paint cart. This is something I freaking love as well. The markers and paint, that is my thing. That is my jam, but there it is. So I will kind of give a rundown. I use acrylic paint, so on top I have some acrylic paint. Down here I have some acrylic paint. And then down here I have some pens, pencils, D&D stuff for painting, including the D&D brushes that are separate from my normal brushes that I keep up here. That's the, like, water cup, I guess you could say, and that's for my 3-doodle pen, which is super nasty as well. And all the rest of the 3-doodle stuff I have back here. And then sitting on the floor in front of it, I have, this is my carrying case that I use a lot for when I'm just taking like an hour or 2 trip somewhere and I just want like the few art supplies that I need, but I also have a bigger version actually in the closet right there for like longer trips where I need a lot of stuff. I have a glaze from Krylon for when I'm done with my paintings, and then a jug of white paint, and then I have a rag on the floor. I have rags everywhere too. That being said, in my closet I just have a lot of stuff. I have all my makeup, daily makeup, body painting makeup, and then I have my craft drawers with the clay and stuff. This is obviously a stool that I use to paint. And pretty much that's it. That is my little tour of my desk, of my art room, of the place that I am at 99.9% of my day. So yeah, there it is, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was kind of weird. Oh, did I show these guys? This is Nick Valentine, and that is Hancock from Fallout 4. But now, other than that, I hope that was my room, and I hope you guys enjoyed and had a little, I don't know, like an interesting time just watching me show you my shit. But hopefully you guys think about getting yourself your own, like, space to do stuff, because it is very, very nice to just have a place to call your own and to create and to be creative. But hopefully you enjoyed, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me any other ideas for the art-related projects, and I shall see you guys next time. I almost fell. Bye!